According to Jacques Pepin, the French chef, Louis XIV, the French king from the 17th century, loved oranges with caramel. It's a wonderful, simple dessert, and I want to share it with you. We're going to begin with the caramel, and we're going to start with a third cup of sugar. And 2 tablespoons of water. And 2 tablespoons of honey. The honey is optional, you don't have to use it, but I think it adds a really nice flavor at the end. Then we're going to heat this on a low heat to begin the cooking process. I'm going to use a spoon to stir to smooth out the mixture, and then I won't use the spoon again because as it cooks, it can cause the sugar to crystallize. Now, this isn't such a problem when you're making caramel because ultimately the crystals, if they do form, will dissolve in the caramel. From here on out, I'll just swirl the mixture. I'm going to cut up the fruit now, and you can use oranges for this recipe or grapefruits or a combination of the two, and I think today I'll use one of each. Okay, so this method involves basically topping and tailing the citrus fruit just to expose the fruit and remove the white pith. And you want to do that on the other side as well. A bit more, and that's good. We'll do the same thing with the orange. And that looks fine. Next, we're going to slice the fruit and turn it, and the goal will be to, again, expose the citrus fruit underneath and remove the white pith. So I'm just slicing down and following as best I can the contour of the fruit, and I may need to just pass that again. Yeah, and then just keep going. And then for any pith that remains, you can just carefully slice that down to remove it. Then I'll repeat the same cut for the orange. And this is a great technique for cutting up other citrus fruit like lemons and limes. Good, and then we're going to cut these in half around the fat side, if you will. And then arrange them on the serving plate. Now we're ready for the caramel. This looks fine. It's a rich golden color, and we just want to drizzle it on the top of the fruit. For the caramel that remains in the pan, we've got a little bit extra here. You can just set that off of the heat and it'll solidify. Set it in some warm water and it will dissolve in about 20 minutes. and there's your cleanup. This looks really nice. I'm going to garnish with some fresh mint, and we're done. You want to let this set up for about 10 or 15 minutes until the caramel cools and gets brittle on top, and then you're ready to serve. If it stays on for longer than 15 or 20 minutes, the caramel will start to melt and dissolve into the fruit. So citrus fruit with caramel, enjoy.